Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to dive into a topic that's been making headlines recently, the HMPV virus case in China. If you haven't heard about it yet, don't worry, we've got you covered. What is HMPV? Why is it important? And how is China handling this situation? Stick around, we'll break it all down for you. Let's get started. First things first, let's talk about what HMPV is. HMPV stands for Human Metapneumovirus. It's a respiratory virus, kind of like the flu or respiratory syncytial virus, RSV, and it primarily affects the respiratory system. The virus was first identified in the early 2000s, but in recent years, its presence has been increasingly observed worldwide. While it's generally not as severe as some other respiratory viruses, it can still cause symptoms like cough, fever, shortness of breath, and congestion. It can also lead to more serious respiratory conditions, especially in infants, the elderly, or those with weakened immune systems. So, what's going on in China? Recently, several cases of HMPV have been reported, sparking concern among health officials. The first confirmed cases were identified in late 2024, and the virus quickly spread across different regions. Health authorities have been closely monitoring the situation, and many people are worried about the virus's potential to cause a large-scale outbreak. While the virus isn't as transmissible as, say, COVID-19, it's still causing concern because it can affect vulnerable populations and spread quickly in places like schools, hospitals, and crowded urban areas. Now, why is this such a big deal? The concern with HMPV isn't just the number of cases, it's the potential for the virus to overwhelm healthcare systems, especially in densely populated regions like China. Hospitals in some cities have seen a rise in respiratory cases, leading to increased pressure on medical resources. HMPV can be transmitted through respiratory droplets, which means it spreads when an infected person coughs, sneezes, or even talks. And like many respiratory viruses, it can also live on surfaces for a short period, adding to the challenge of containment. Let's talk about how to protect yourself. The symptoms of HMPV can range from mild to severe, and they include coughing, fever, shortness of breath, congestion, sore throat. Now, how can you protect yourself and others? While there's no specific vaccine for HMPV, experts recommend some general preventive measures. Wash your hands regularly. Wear a mask in crowded places. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Stay home if you feel unwell. Practice good hygiene. China's health authorities have responded quickly to the rise in cases. As part of their strategy, they've ramped up testing and contact tracing efforts, especially in major cities like Beijing and Shanghai. Local governments are also advising the public to take extra precautions, like avoiding crowded indoor spaces and wearing masks. Experts are also keeping a close eye on how this outbreak might impact global travel and trade. With cases now spreading outside China, there's concern about how the virus might affect international health and safety, especially during the winter months when respiratory illnesses tend to peak. So, what can we do? Well, staying informed is key. Make sure you're getting updates from reliable sources like health organizations and government announcements. And remember, while HMPV may not be as dangerous as some other viruses, it's still important to take precautions and protect those around you. That's all for today's update on the HMPV virus case in China. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on global health topics. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. We'll do our best to answer them. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the next video. Subscribe for more updates.